Good morning, afternoon, evening. It's 3:27 a.m. for me when I'm recording this. And I woke up to a message and I was not sure who needed to hear it because I am leading and creating in a lot of places right now. So when I tapped in, it was the collective. So I know that means you. That means I'm meant to come onto the podcast, onto the Divinely Aligned channel, and bring through this message. So what woke me up and what I have been breathing and feeling and channeling into is that whoever's receiving this, you right now have way too much focus, way too much focus. This is going to be a specific message. So take it or leave it. If it resonates, it's for you. And I will channel zero source consciousness. By the way, I'm Cortnie. I will channel source consciousness and allow them to come through in a moment. But where was I? Where was I? Okay, this is where I was. You, if this is resonating, if you receive this, you are putting way too much focus in at least one, but what I'm hearing is a lot of places, into ways that you feel you need to improve. You need to be better. You need to develop. You need to figure things out. You are putting attention in, and this has been coming through a lot, but it was like very specific this morning, that whoever receives this needs to hear that wherever you're focusing right now, your time, your money, your frequency, your energy, to improve yourself, to fix yourself, to be better at something that you think you need to be better at, you need to know. Even if it's, I need to be more organized, I need to be less messy, I need to have my shit together, I need to know my plan, I need to have a 5-year plan, I need to have savings in the bank account. Anywhere where you right now feel like you need to be different than you are and it's stressing you out, it's creating pressure, that is what is getting in the way right now of you actually living as you're designed to be, actually receiving the abundance with ease that is here for you, actually receiving the higher wisdom that is here for you, is that you are setting your reticular activating system in your brain. You are setting your focus on the ways, so then that you're setting your focus on the ways that you are not okay, that you are not good enough, that you are not worthy, that you have problems to solve and things to figure out. You are not broken. There is absolutely nothing wrong with you. You are perfect. All that you have to do is be who you are. And in the journey of being who you are, you will see more and more all of the ways that you need to unbecome and let go of certain ways of being, certain history, certain memories that are controlling you, that you're giving your power away to. We all on this human journey have alchemy within us, which comes from our memories and our history. It also comes from all of the light codes and all of the wisdom and information we programmed within ourselves. And we're here to be the alchemists of all that we are in the now and create what we're here to create. But if you're constantly not choosing to be present because you feel like you have things to do, problems to solve, things to figure out. And I know if you're not new here, I keep saying the same things, but honestly, I have no control. And I know that you're receiving this when you need it. I trust that so much. I trust more than anything, especially now, I've let go of figuring out how to hack any kind of algorithm other than the universe. And I'm just being me. And I'm trusting that this message will be found by you when you need to receive it. And you need to be honest with yourself because no one else can do it for you. I can't tell you what it is. I could connect to your higher self. We could have a one-on-one session. We could go deep. Sure. I could guide you to listen. But ultimately, you know right now, if you're honest with yourself, you know where you are putting too much attention, frequency, energy, money into what is not aligned for you, what is not working out for you, into anything, multiple things is what I'm hearing from most of you. When we don't feel worthy, when we have egoic beliefs and trauma and drama that are telling us that we aren't enough, that we aren't capable, that we aren't worthy, that we need to be perfect, that we're too much, whatever it is, if we hold on to that belief system, if we stay in that paradigm, our minds, the reticular activating system in your brain, will continue to look for proof of that. But as soon as you shift to the paradigm that you are designed to be in, which is that you are worthy, that you are free, that you are a limitless being of light and love that knows innately how to do everything you're here to do. Now, on a human journey, you're here to expand and evolve, so you're here to learn new things. But you have to follow through on what you're feeling called to do. And again, I know I keep saying this, but it's because you need to keep hearing this message. I keep wanting to change what source wants to stream through me, but I know who I'm speaking to, and I know the contract you signed, and you signed a contract to be the light, to anchor the light, to raise the frequency and consciousness of this planet, and it can only happen through you living as you want to. So wherever you are right now in your life, in your ascension journey, wherever you're at right now, in this moment, when you're receiving this, where in your, and you may, this is hitting deep. What I'm hearing is that a lot of you think that it's not a big deal. You're like, yeah, there's this one thing. There's this one relationship. There's this belief I keep holding on to. There's this course I keep doing that I don't love. There's this healer I keep going to that doesn't really do anything for me, but a year ago they did, so I think I should keep going back. Like, there's still ways that maybe served you in the past or that you just think isn't a big deal. Listen to this. You are worthy of thriving in every way. Every way, every area of your life, every relationship. Now, I understand, I'm human on this journey with you, and I get that there's relationships, like say with family, that the other may not see or get you, or it may not be aligned. But when you truly embody the 5D you, and you aren't trying to fix or problem solve, and you don't need anyone outside of you to be a certain way to match your core wound so that you're comfortable, it doesn't matter how anyone else is. So you can have an ignorant family member that you have to be around, and you don't care because you have nothing to prove. You just be you, and you know what to do in the now as to, do I speak my truth, or is it like just, I'm just going to chill and be present and like talk about the weather because that's what feels okay right now. Like, we don't lower our frequency or our vibration. We choose in the then, in the now, what feels best for us. That is how you live a life that you love, is by choosing you. We don't control the outside world. We be who we want to be. We be who we innately are in any moment, in any opportunity. There's nothing wrong with you. You are not broken. There's nothing to fix. There's nothing to figure out. You're here to feel. You're here to live. You're here to create. And I know if you're still here and resonating with this, then you're here to create magic and miracles that can only come through you. So your soul is going to keep annoying you. It is going to keep calling you. It is going to keep driving you and trying to get you to wake up to how powerful and limitless you are. But you have to choose. And we're speaking to all parts of you, because that's what I'm here to do, is speak to your ego, speak to your subconscious programming, speak to your soul, because ultimately that's the part of you that led you here, because you know that all the other parts of you are ready to receive and know and feel the truth that you are free. So that's my message. I'm going to let Zero come through, but truly hear that. Like, I've been there. I get it. When we're so conditioned to abandon and to sacrifice and to be there for others before ourselves, it feels easier. So the little things where it's like, this is okay. It's good enough. You're worthy of the best. You are worthy of the best. So anywhere in your life where you are settling with it's good enough, it's okay, I can handle it, I can deal with it. Well, they're this way, but there's these good things. You are worthy of the best in all ways. Now, I'm not saying there aren't times where in circumstances and relationships and things where there might be compromise, sure, within your humanness, but you aren't sacrificing the truth of you. When you get to be you, when you are whole in your consciousness, when you know and embody and see and feel your divinity and you're being it, you're being the light that you're here to be, and you're expressing it, anyone, anything in your reality that isn't aligned with that, it will be very clear to you. Now, some things may need some balancing, and some things may need some allowance of just you get to be you, and others may need to adjust to that. And as long as you aren't sacrificing or settling, that's fine. Keep choosing you. Give them the opportunity to rise. Keep being the light that you are. Give them the opportunity to be inspired. If you feel the call to move on, move on. If you feel the call to be where you are, be where you are. But you have to ultimately be there choosing you. Because in the now, you will always know what to do. Okay. I'll let zero fully come through now. If you want to, you can close your eyes. You don't have to. But breathe with me, fully inhaling and fully exhaling, connecting to here and now. Breathing in and out of your being for at least 5 rounds. Hello, beautiful being. Thank you for pressing play and being here with us today. This is zero. You continue to breathe. Cortnie will be fine. She breathes all the time, consciously. But it's your call too. Now, yes, we woke Cortnie up to bring through this message because you need to hear this as you're receiving it right now. Exactly as you are in this very moment. You are still. You're still settling. You're still holding back. You're sacrificing. And we don't say this to create shame, blame, guilt, judgment. We say this because, well, it's what we're here to do, is to remind you of your truth, of your power, of your divinity. And we see you. We are here with your highest, which is why you're here. Your highest guided, led you here to receive this, to know you are worthy. You are worthy. You are whole. You are complete. You are source consciousness. You are consciousness. All of you are. But as you all know, maybe it makes sense to your human mind. Maybe it doesn't. It doesn't matter. We know that the truth of you knows who you are. The truth of you knows that you are source consciousness that chose to come down and have a human journey and play this game of self-mastery while waking up to your divinity, waking up to your power. And you are being called higher. And the level of frequency and consciousness that you're here to embody, to experience, to express through what you love can only be accessed if you love yourself. And we know you're loving yourself in a lot of ways. But if you're sacrificing, settling in any way, you're settling in all the ways. Because the true you chooses yourself in every circumstance, stance, and situation. Now, yes, as Cortnie brought through, sometimes that means you're conscious in there and you know you have nothing to prove and nothing to do, and you just be. You just be the light that you are in your human journey. That's different than being there and lowering your frequency, feeling unworthy, letting other people, their words, their energy, their frequency affect you in ways that are in any way creating feelings that you need to lower your frequency, that you need to follow what they believe, that you need to perform or please or be any way that you don't want to be when you're embodied in your divinity. You're on a human journey on purpose, but you're on that human journey to wake up to your divinity and anchor the light. And you're there to be the light for people in all dimensions of consciousness. So because you have accessed and have access to the third, the fourth, the fifth, the sixth, most of you the seventh and beyond dimensions of consciousness, it can be challenging for your humanness because you are always going to have the ability to be in the third and fourth dimensions of consciousness, experiencing other humans, and it's just other consciousness. It's just other expressions of consciousness, which ultimately are just an extension of you, because we truly are all one. But that's the fun of Earth, is that Earth holds this frequency and chose to have this experiment, to go on this experiment of being this being, planet as you call it, that is anchored in a physical 5D energy. And Earth is here to raise that frequency, that consciousness now through beings like you anchoring the light, through having fun and enjoying your life. And you chose to be one of those beings. You chose to be one of the beings that came down to wake up on a human journey to your power. And that's why things have been so challenging for you, because the truth of you knows you're here for more. And so it is not going to feel comfortable when you're settling and struggling and suffering and abandoning yourself. And for a lot of you, it doesn't feel like a big deal because you're so used to it. Whether it's choices with your health, whether it's choices with your relationships, whether it's choices with your finances, whether it's choices with your career. You are here to make 5D choices and beyond in every single area of your life. And what that means is it feels good for you. You're doing what you feel lit up by, excited by. You don't need to figure out what it's going to do for you, because that's our role. The divine will compensate you for choosing you. Everything in your human reality, for the most part, compensates and pays you for choosing them. But when you're here living in the new earth paradigm, embodying and creating and living your heaven on earth, being the expression of divinity you're there to be, working for the divine, working for source, we are here to compensate you in all the ways to live a life beyond your wildest dreams. But that can be challenging because your highest consciousness, your superconsciousness, it knows your path of least resistance. It knows all that is possible for you. It knows how free you get to be. And it knows that things like relationships with others and money and careers don't matter. They're just energy. They're a part of this journey that's there for you to play with and have fun with and enjoy and experience in a way that you love. That is what you're here for. You have lived enough lifetimes of settling and sacrificing, and this was a lifetime you chose to not do that anymore. And so now, if you're receiving this, we encourage you to close your eyes if you can, but you don't have to. Regardless, breathe with us, just fully inhaling and fully exhaling for at least 3 rounds. And as you breathe and as you feel and you connect to now, really feel and breathe into your heart. Where do you know right now you are not choosing you? Where are you trying to figure out? Where are you abandoning yourself? Where are you settling? Where are you struggling? Where are you forcing? The key to living limitlessly is being intimate with yourself, is being here present, is being honest with yourself. And then from there, trusting in what you're feeling. It's the only way. And trusting in what you're feeling from the now. Because in the now you will know. And you're all designed to feel and read and receive your emotions differently. But your emotions are messengers of the energy that you are holding in your body. And all that that energy wants to do is be emotion. So if it is being triggered, if it is being activated by anything we're saying or anyone else's, then you're storing things in ways that is not allowing the frequency and energy to flow through you. So when others say or do or be in ways that make you feel any kind of negativity, that is an opportunity for you to allow yourself to, with compassion and understanding, see and feel into what is there. And just allow it and see it through the eyes of your superconscious mind. And then the more that you choose you, and you be the identity, the embodiment of the divinity in you, and you make the choice in the now that feels aligned with your heart and soul, that is where the true transformation and expansion happens, which is ultimately what you're here for. So if you receive this and you're still listening, then obviously you know this message was for you. You are worthy. We will tell you this daily if we have to. You are worthy of choosing you. So do it. Do it. Take this as your sign. This is your sign to choose you. Wherever you know you are giving your power away. Wherever you feel like you need to be better, where you need to improve. No. You being you is all you have to do. And if in you being you, you feel called to learn things, to experience things, to create things that excite you, that's different than doing things to try and fix or improve or figure out who you're here to be. You know who to be. Who you're here to be is beyond words. So when you follow the frequency and energy in the now into the unknown, it will reveal where you can do things that will guide and lead you to other connections, other awakenings that will show you more of who you are. But you're there as the true limitless you now embodied, knowing it's always this or better, but this is amazing. You love this you, but you know there's so much more, and you don't have anything to fix because you're not broken, because you're divinity, and you're there to expand on this human journey and evolve. And you're here to raise the consciousness of the planet. So you're here to create, but you get to create what you love through being who you are. You getting it? We feel you getting it. So right now, devote, commit to quitting, to stopping, to letting go of whatever it is that you're doing to fix you, to be better, to improve yourself in the ways that you know are very much of a lower level of consciousness, where you're doing it because you don't feel worthy. And then just start to follow and do and embody what excites and ignites you. You are worthy. We promise you. And we will divinely compensate you every time you choose you. But you have to receive that divine compensation. And it may come in the way of something falling apart that isn't for you, something not working out that you're putting too much effort into that isn't aligned with you. And if you're there present, embodied in your truth, you will know. You will know. Okay. We love you. We'll let Cortnie come back through now. Do you get it? Do you hear it? Do you receive it? Good. If you're still here, clearly you know this was for you. And take this as your sign. Take this as the message, the permission that we're here to give you daily to choose you. You are worthy. You are worthy. So wherever you know you aren't choosing you, choose you. That's all you have to do. And just being open to that, the way will come through. But you have to consciously choose to receive. So it's being here present, allowing whatever is here, but then receiving the guidance and then acting on it, doing what you know is right for you. I feel like you just got to go and make the move, do the thing. So we love you. Let us know below where you're anchoring the light today. Let us know below. Just state below. If you're here, if you made it this far, state in the comments below that you are choosing you fully, completely, wholeheartedly, in whatever way you want to state that, but let us know that you are doing it. And then follow the magic and miracles that will lead and guide you forward, and just create. When in doubt, create. Do something, create something, choose something you would love to do. But truly, you are worthy. So wherever you're settling, what's really coming through the loudest is that there's some of you that are giving a lot of time and attention and frequency and money to things that are not aligned. And for some of you, it's disempowering you. You don't feel good enough. You don't feel worthy. And for others of you, it's you're putting your focus and your attention into improving and developing in ways that you don't really care about, that you're doing it to please improve something to someone else, whether that's a past version of you or someone in your reality. This is your sign. This is your confirmation to stop, to stop it, to quit it, to let it go and go into the unknown. It's where all the fun is, the magic, the miracles, the abundance. And it's where you get to create what you're truly here to create, which is beyond what you can comprehend right now. So just follow whatever's calling you and come live in the 5D with me. I love you so much. Thank you again for being here. And I will be back again tomorrow with another divinely aligned message that will find you when it's meant to. Choose you. You're worthy. We love you.